Hi y'all, it's Dr. Shanahan. I am here to provide a short read aloud or excerpt of read aloud. And I'm going to think through some of the adverbs that I noticed in this text and what they do for the text. So the book is Sylvester and the Magic Pebble by William Steig. It's a beautiful book, sad and then happy, but it's got a lot of description in it. So I'm going to take a few pages in the middle and just read through those. And you'll see I have highlighted in my book the different adverbs that I noticed so that you can pick up on them, note them, and I'll just sort of briefly at the end think through, like I said, their rhetorical effect, what they are doing for the overall message in this book. Okay, so this book is about a family of donkeys, and Sylvester, who's the son donkey, finds this magic pebble and somehow turns himself into a rock. So we are picking up right in the middle when Sylvester is a rock, and we're learning about the things that he's thinking about and that his parents are thinking about because they're missing him, because they can no longer find him because he doesn't look like himself, the donkey, anymore. All right. There we go. Okay. So here I am. Okay. And there was Sylvester, a rock on Strawberry Hill, and a positive for you there, not an adverb. And there was Sylvester, a rock on Strawberry Hill, with the magic pebble lying right beside him on the ground, and he was unable to pick it up. Oh, how I wish I were myself again, he thought, but nothing happened. He had to be touching the pebble to make the magic work, but there was nothing he could do about it. His thoughts began to race like mad. He was scared and worried. Being helpless, he felt hopeless. He imagined all the possibilities, and eventually he realized that his only chance of becoming himself again was for someone to find the pebble and to wish that the rock next to it would be a donkey. Someone would surely find the red pebble. It was so bright and shiny. But what on earth would make them wish that a rock were a donkey? The chance was 1 in a billion at best. Sylvester fell asleep. What else could he do? Night came with many stars. All right, so on these 2 pages, some of the words that I've highlighted that I noticed were hopeless, which is describing how he felt. So felt is a verb. All right, so we've got the hopeless describing that adverb is describing the manner in which someone feels. He imagined all the possibilities. All right, that's telling us how many. And eventually, all right, telling us about when something happens, giving us information about the time. He realized, so that's modifying realized, all right, that his only chance of becoming himself again, when, all right, describing becoming. Someone would surely find, all right, describing find there. It was so bright and shiny. So describing bright and shiny, all right, which are adjectives. So it's telling us how much something is. All right, so just in these 2 pages, all right, we see a number of different adverbs. 2 of them end in ly. All right, the others do not. So again, adverbs do not always end in ly, but it can be an indicator. Okay, so just one more page and one more adverb, which starts with, meanwhile, back at home, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan paced the floor. Frantic with worry, Sylvester had never come home later than dinner time. Where could he be? All right, I'm going to stop there. But meanwhile, right here is an adverb used to transition ideas. All right, so we here have Sylvester's perspective on these 2 pages, okay? And transitioning to how his parents are doing and what they're thinking and where they are. All right, we've got the adverb meanwhile to transition between ideas and show time and space. Okay, I hope this brief read aloud helps, and that you are thinking through how adverbs can be used to add detail in sentences and as transitions between ideas.